So I wanted to make another video similar to the Fast and Furious video that I made a little while back, where I made a bunch of hypothetical sets from the Fast and Furious movie, but this time I wanted to do it with my favorite movie from the franchise, and honestly one of my favorite movies of all time, Too Fast, Too Furious. The only problem is, even though I love the movie, I haven't really built that many vehicles from it. Certainly not enough to create an entire wave of LEGO sets. Now there's a couple obvious ones like Brian's Skyline, Roman's Eclipse, Corpy's Camaro, and Darden's Challenger, which I've already built 6-stud wide versions of. And I just built an 8-stud version of Brian's Lancer, but I'm going to be building these in 6-stud wide, not 8. So you can stop asking.
I said forget about it, cuz.
For the rest of them, there's almost too many cars to choose from. But just when I was about ready to give up, LEGO released Suki's Honda S2000, which really kickstarted the project again. Now, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know that I primarily build in 6-stud wide. I love the 8-stud wide Speed Champions, but it's just not the scale that I prefer. So what I like to do is build the official 8-stud versions and then shrink them down to a more city-friendly scale, like 6-stud wide. Kind of like the old classic 6-stud wide Speed Champion sets. And real quick, if anybody in the comments section says, Suki's Honda S2000, more like Suki's Honda S2000, just know, now, I'm not quite ready to do a full wave of sets based on Too Fast, Too Furious, but I've got a couple ideas. And to explain what I mean by a wave of sets is this. When LEGO releases sets, they put them out in themes like City, Speed Champions, Friends, and so on. Generally, they'll have a couple of different sets that are different part counts and different price points, like $5, $10, $15, $20, $50, and even $100. Unless it's Star Wars, where everything is silly and expensive. I thought it would be fun to make my own sets that LEGO is unlikely to make an entire theme for. Now I've done 2 videos where I made my own wave of sets. The first was Forrest Gump, and the second was the first Fast and Furious film. And I know LEGO has made several Fast and Furious sets, but those are just the cars. I'm talking about a full minifig scale wave of sets with buildings, play features, and even other types of vehicles. Like if I ever make it to Fast and Furious 7, how cool would it be to make a plane that launches cars out of the back? Overall, it's been a fun building exercise and y'all seem to enjoy those videos, so I wanted to make more for you. Now just to be clear, the physical sets are not for sale or anything, but I will make the instructions available on Patreon and Rebrickable, so if you want to build them too, you can. Back to Too Fast, Too Furious, I wanted to make 5 or 6 sets total. A couple of ideas I have is doing a set based on the first race from the movie, which has Suki's Honda S2000 in it, which we're building in this video, as well as Brian's Skyline, which I already have ready. The other 2 cars from that scene are Orange Julius's RX-7 and Slapjack Supra. And I could do both of those pretty easily since I've already built an RX-7 and a Supra. I would just need to do some color modification and also some different body work on them. But I would need to make custom decals for both, which might take some time. That hypothetical set would also include a small submodel of some kind, and I would probably price it in the $70 range. The next set could be the pink slip race between Corpy, Darden, Brian, and Roman. But then I'd have 2 sets with 4 cars, which seems a bit excessive. Maybe I could split it up and do a 2-pack with the Eclipse and the Challenger, and saying that's the $50 set. Then save the Camaro for a set with Carter Verone's yacht. Maybe even have a small dock with a play feature that would launch the car off of it and onto the boat. Plus that way I could include a minifig of Eva Mendes. And let's just say that would be a $100 set. That would leave the Lancer by itself, so we could make a little side build for that and make that the small set at $20. Another fun one I think would be the car that Roman drives in the Demolition Derby. I think it was a Monte Carlo, but that would be a really cool opportunity to make something very unusual. Have some cool play features where like a car gets crushed or something. I think that would be awesome. I don't know what the price point would be for that, but I think it would be a lot of fun. The only thing that leaves is something small, like $5 to $10, and here's where I'm at a complete loss. I cannot think of what to do for this price range. Since part count is a consideration and vehicles are usually in that 150 to 200 piece range, building another car would immediately jump up the price to at least $20, and I want to make something small to round out the wave. Maybe a poly bag of a smaller version of a car, but I don't really like that idea. Here's where you come in. If you can think of something from Too Fast, Too Furious that can be built using under 100 parts, let me know down in the comments. I am really open to suggestions here. Finally, after all that yapping about a video that's not even finished yet, let's get back to the one you're watching. As you've probably already noticed, I'm building the new Speed Champions Honda S2000 from LEGO, set number 77241. And since this isn't really a tutorial video on the car itself, I'm going to go ahead and speed this up, do a tiny review, and then we're going to build our own version of it. So it's no big shock here, but I love it. I know, super surprising that a guy who builds cars enjoyed building a car. But there's a reason that Speed Champions is one of the best LEGO themes out there right now. There's lots of creative building techniques used throughout this build, lots of cool part usages. This will fit right in with the other two Fast and Furious cars that they've put out, and anybody who's a fan of the Fast and Furious would absolutely love building this car. If you want to see a full in-depth review of this set, I highly recommend checking out Jang Brix's channel. He makes really great review videos, goes into every little detail from the set. Definitely go check him out. This channel is more about making MOCs, and that's exactly what we're going to do with this. Here are the parts that I didn't need from the original set, here are the parts that I did use for the MOC, and here are the extra parts that I needed to gather. So as you can see, it's not just built from the pieces that are in the box. You're going to have to need to gather some extra pieces. For the foundation of the build, I used the old vehicle base and added some brackets to it so I could do some snot building later on in the model. Now I did reuse some techniques from the original set, but as you can tell, a lot of things were changed to accommodate for the smaller scale. One thing that didn't change was the seat. It's such a great representation of the real thing, and the use of the game controller is pure genius. Hats off to the LEGO design team. Speaking of good parts, this isn't a new piece, but I am so happy that LEGO is releasing this mudguard in a bunch of different colors, including pink. This car was actually on my list of vehicles that I've wanted to build for a long time now, but LEGO didn't really have any pieces that would work for the fenders of the vehicle until now, really. So again, thanks for putting this part out. Really awesome, very useful. Me and everyone else is definitely going to make a bunch of cool cars in cool colors using it. We're going to finish building the back and then move on to the front of the car. And again, similar techniques, just with a 6-stud twist. I think this would fit right in with the classic Speed Champions cars, and I know it looks great in a city setting. And like I said earlier, I am going to make instructions available for this on Patreon and Rebrickable, and I'm going to make them free over on Patreon. All I ask in return is that if you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing. Maybe give it a like and a share, even drop a comment down below with what you think I should build next, especially if you've got any ideas for the $5 set that I mentioned earlier in the video. Another really great thing about this set is all the printed parts and the sticker sheet. I know LEGO didn't really come up with the design for those things, that was really thanks to the people that were making the movie, but now that they're available in LEGO form, this set is basically a New Hashima parts pack. If you don't know what New Hashima is, it's a giant collaborative cyberpunk city that travels to conventions all over the world. I made a video a couple months back where I was fortunate enough to be asked to supply some vehicles for it at Atlanta BrickCon this year. Definitely check it out after this one's over. You'll thank me later. And the people behind the project are amazingly talented builders. And all around, a great group of guys and gals. Now back to the S2000. We're almost done. All we gotta do is add some wheels. And there it is. Actually, one more thing, and this part I can't show you, it's a little too graphic. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to cut the sticker sheet. And we're all done. As far as sticker surgeries, this one wasn't too bad. As for the final model, I think it captures the look of the original set in that classic 6-stud wide Speed Champion scale. And it fits right in with the other two Fast and Furious Speed Champ cars that I've already made, and more importantly, it's one step closer to making the larger Too Fast Too Furious project I mentioned earlier in the video. But that's it. What did you think of the video? And what did you think of the build? If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you. It means the world to me. Special thanks to my supporters over on Patreon, where you get early access to instructions, lower prices than anywhere else on the instructions, more access to free instructions, and top tier members can learn how to build quite literally anything I've posted on this channel, Rebrickable, Instagram, anywhere. That's hundreds of PDFs and parts lists. Again, thank you so much for being here, and a big thank you to my Patreon supporters, especially Stan, Jim, Zach, and Derek. I'll see you on the next one.